Every single year, my family pulls the same garbage. I save up money, request time off work, plan a nice trip somewhere quiet where I can actually relax. And every single year, about 2 weeks before I'm supposed to leave, my sister Ashley calls mom crying about how she needs a family vacation because her kids are driving her crazy and her husband works too much and she deserves a break. Then mom calls me. The conversation is always identical. She starts with how Ashley is so stressed and the kids would love to see their favorite aunt, and wouldn't it be so much better if we all went together as a family? I've fallen for this exactly 4 times. 4 entire vacations ruined because Ashley shows up with her 3 kids, expects me to babysit half the time, complains about every restaurant I pick, and somehow never has money to chip in for anything. Last year was the final straw. I had booked this amazing cabin in Montana, paid for everything up front. 3 days before I was supposed to drive up there, mom convinced me to let Ashley and the kids come along. The cabin only had 2 bedrooms, so guess who got stuck on the couch while Ashley's kids destroyed the place? They broke a lamp, spilled juice on the white carpet, and Ashley just shrugged and said, "Kids will be kids." So this year, I planned differently. In January, I started telling my family I was planning a trip to Florida in August. I showed mom brochures, talked about which beaches I wanted to visit, sent Ashley links to family-friendly restaurants nearby. I acted super excited about it. I even went on the Florida subreddit asking for recommendations. But here's what I actually did. Back in February, I booked a 2-week trip to Iceland. Paid in full, non-refundable. I didn't tell anyone. Not mom, not dad, not my buddy Greg, who I usually tell everything to. I kept every confirmation email in a separate folder. I requested the time off work but told my boss to keep it confidential if anyone called asking. Sure enough, 3 weeks ago, Ashley called mom sobbing. Her husband was working overtime all summer and she was drowning with the kids and she desperately needed a beach vacation to recharge. Mom called me that same evening. I let her talk for 5 whole minutes about how Ashley really needed this, and how the kids had never seen the ocean and how it would mean so much if we could all go to Florida together as a family. I said sure, absolutely. The kids would love it. I started sending Ashley links to beach house rentals that slept 8 people. I texted her about water parks nearby. I even had a whole group chat going with mom and dad about what groceries we should buy when we got there. Ashley kept saying she was tight on money, so I said don't worry, we'll figure it out, which obviously meant I would end up paying for most of it like always. 2 weeks ago, I told them I found the perfect beach house and sent them the Airbnb link. Mom immediately said we should book it. I said the dates I wanted were August 10th through 17th. Everyone agreed. Ashley started making packing lists for her kids in the group chat. Last Monday, mom asked me to book the house since it was on my Airbnb account. I said I would, but I needed everyone to Venmo me their share first, which was $900 per family. Dad sent his share within an hour. Ashley suddenly went silent in the group chat. Tuesday she messaged saying her husband's bonus didn't come through, so could she pay me back in installments starting in September? I said no, I needed the money up front because the house required full payment. She got mad and said I was being unreasonable and that family helps family. Wednesday, mom called me saying I was being too harsh and that Ashley was going through a hard time and couldn't I just spot her the money? I said I already spotted her money on the last 4 trips and she never paid me back. Mom got quiet. Thursday, I told the group chat that actually the beach house got booked by someone else, so the Florida trip was off. Sorry everyone. Ashley immediately called me.
Scan the QR code to download TikTok. The subsequent story endings are explosive and full of hidden surprises waiting for you. You can also get rewards by creating a new account.